Today's just one of those days where I completely look like I'm all put together on the top, and then on the bottom I am just a sloppy human being. Hey guys, what's up? Today I have quite a big makeup haul for you guys. I actually went shopping at some places like Sephora, Glambot, and MAC. And you guys know that I don't necessarily haul a ton of makeup at once. That's because I usually wear the same stuff every day. But I did find a bunch of new things that I thought I would show you guys. Pretty excited about every single item in this haul, which I think is the best hauls, that like every single item you're like, look at this, it's so cool. So yeah, that's kind of what this haul is today. A lot of really cool stuff that I'm excited to show you guys. So I'm just gonna stop rambling because if I don't, this video is gonna be 100 minutes long. Yeah. Okay, so the first place I went shopping at was a place called Glambot.com, and if you guys haven't heard of it, you really should just stop what you're doing right now and go check it out. You guys know that I'm a pretty big advocate for like thrifting and like Plato's Closet. I've told you before that the one in my town, the Plato's Closet, is pretty sweet. So basically what it is, it's gently used, pre-owned makeup. Which sounds a little funny at first, but I think it's actually a really cool idea. You know, in your drawers you have makeup that you got for gifts or you bought, used once, stuff like that. Glambot pays you money, just as like Plato's Closet does, pays you money for those items and then resells them. Everything is completely sanitized. There's like a whole 5-step process that they go through to sanitize everything. But basically you got like sick makeup products for like dirt cheap. So it's a really, really cool thing. Go check it out if you guys haven't heard of it. The first thing that I got from them was a lipstick. I got a lime crime lipstick. This is in the shade Chinchilla. I've actually wanted this for a really long time, but it's one of those shades that you don't necessarily wear every single day. So I was like, do I really, really want to get it? And then I saw it on this site and I was like, yep, I want it. Chinchilla is actually what's on my lips right now. I have the lilac and it is very like light purple. This is more of kind of like a gray type purple. I'm literally in love with this lipstick. You'll see that when you get your product from Glambot, it actually comes with this like little Glambot sticker on to show you that it's been approved, it's been sealed by them, it's gone through their entire 5-step process, so you can feel safe and secure knowing that it had been looked at. But honestly, with all the products that I got, none of them looked used. They all looked in such pristine condition. I was so happy with them that I honestly forgot for like so long that they were used. So just goes to show you that they do only accept really good quality things or high quality products. So yeah, so this is the lipstick that I got and literally in love with it. It's a little bit more of a like a neutral, so the lilac is very like in your face, whereas this color is more muted down. So yeah, I really, really like this. It's probably going to be my go-to lipstick. The next thing I got is something a little bit different for me, and I did it because at the time when I did order it, I did have mint hair. So I was trying to like find all these new colors and go through that entire process again with different hair color and different makeup colors. So I ended up getting Coralista by Benefit, and I know tons of YouTubers rave about this color, so I thought, you know, with mint hair it might look good. But even though I don't have mint hair anymore, this is the only blush that I own that is not pink. You'll see in this haul I actually bought another pink blush that's so similar to the one I always wear. I always wear Well Dressed by MAC, which is this color right here. But I got Coralista and it's more of like a peachy, orangey shade. You can see the difference right there. It goes on pretty sheer, but you can build it up, which I really like, and it's kind of got this like sparkly sheen to it. So I really like this color, and it'll be super fun to like play with different lipsticks and stuff and kind of like take me out of my comfort zone a little. So I'm really, really excited about this. And even this one, it still has like the plastic on the mirror. Like, it looks phenomenal. It honestly looks like it has not even been touched before. The last thing I got from Glambot was something that I've wanted for so freaking long. Like, one of the first makeup products I've wanted and never bought because I just was like, it's so expensive. And then Glambot came into my life. So this is an illuminator by Nars. It's a liquid illuminator. It's called if this isn't a tongue twister, I have no idea what it is. Copacabana. There we go. That's what it's called. And it's just so freaking beautiful. Like, I'll swatch it for you guys in another shot. But I'm in love with this stuff. You can apply it if you're not wearing like a heavy foundation. You can apply it under your foundation, or you can apply it over your foundation. I kind of just like dab it onto my cheek, and then I'll use like my beauty blender and just kind of like buff it in. So I have that on right now, if you can see. I don't know, this light's kind of hard to see my like cheek products, but I mean, I'll swatch it for you obviously. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I got from Glambot. I'm really excited about this site. Hopefully it's something that you guys will dig too. Like I said, everything that I got was in such pristine condition, and it kind of just saves you a fortune, especially if you're unsure if you're gonna like it. And if you need some extra cash or anything like that, you can send in stuff to them. All the information is on their website. If you are interested and you go sign up and want to make an order for the next 72 hours, they're having like a 30% off for all new users. So you're already getting discounted makeup and then you get another 30% off. It's pretty wicked if you ask me. But just keep in mind the items sell really fast because there is limited quantity of them. Like I said, it's kind of like a Plato's Closet. You snooze, you lose. Especially when they get like limited edition stuff in. That stuff obviously like flies off the shelves a lot quicker than say like a product that isn't limited edition. Alright, so next, I've been kind of just loving NYX products in general lately, and I think it's because Canada started getting a whole ton of new NYX products in, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw it. I found it. I found the NYX Taupe blush. I've been using the Taupe eyeshadow as a contour for, I don't know, I want to say like a good year. So I finally found the blush. I first heard about this on Coralista's channel and I was in love because it was a contour color that was not too orange and it was more on the cool tone side. So finally we got it and I picked it up. It's nice to not have to dip into an eyeshadow tray, which is very small. So yes, I have it on. Once again, kind of hard to see cheek color. Oh, you can actually see the highlight really nicely there. Yeah, it's the perfect contour for anyone with pale skin. So if you are pretty fair, I would suggest you pick it up. I also need to get a new primer. I've kind of been living off samples from Sephora for quite a long time. I don't know. I didn't really find one that I liked, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of go over and try some drugstore ones, see if I can find one that I like there. I really did like the Stila one that NYX uses a lot, but it is pricey as heck. So I was kind of hoping, because my foundation is a $50 foundation, I was hoping that I could find a primer that was a little bit more on the cheap side. So I was actually watching Carly Humbert's video and she said that one of her favorite primers was the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer, and I knew for 100% that I wanted a green primer. So when she said this one and I knew that we had it, I was like, alright, I gotta give it a go and see how it is. By the way, if you guys don't subscribe to her channel, I'm gonna link her down below. Please subscribe to her. She is awesome. Love, love, love her. But yeah, so I gave it a try and I've used it about 3 times and I gotta say, I really like it. I like how it performs, but I don't necessarily like the consistency because it is a little bit greasy, but it works, and it's a green primer, which I get really, really red whenever I moisturize. So yeah, I would suggest this stuff, but I will be able to give it more of like an overall review in the near future once I've used it a couple more times. Also, I think this was like $15. It's probably less in the States, but it was $15. I'll take that over $50 literally any day. The last 2 NYX things are lip products, and one of them is, oh frickin' heck, Thalia, I don't know. This is number 529 by NYX. I'm gonna insert a swatch of it, but it's kind of just this like brownie neutral nude, which, oh god, I went on this neutral nude like trend phase thing and I bought like 6 of the same colors. Oops. But I really enjoy this one. I think it's a little bit more brown tones, but you know, it's a good one to have in my collection, you know, just in case I do need something like that. And plus it was really cheap. I also picked up one of the soft matte lip creams. This is getting onto my darker lip trend. I picked this up because I've been looking for Transylvania, and like I said, our Target started getting a lot of the new stuff in, so there's a spot for Transylvania, but it's just not there yet. So I'm literally crossing my fingers, hoping that it doesn't like sell out as soon as it comes in, because if you have seen like on eBay, I feel like as soon as like Hey Claire posted that picture of her wearing Transylvania, they just freaking sold out everywhere. Or maybe it's just like a really popular color, but it goes on eBay for like $20 and I'm like, what? How? Like how? So I picked up Copenhagen just because it's a really nice dark like reddy color. It doesn't go on like as crazy dark as it does look in the tube, but I mean it definitely is buildable, so that's nice. And it just, these feel so freaking good on your lips, and so do these lipsticks. It's basically like I have nothing on my lips. Moving on, I went to Sephora and I picked up a couple things. We're just gonna kind of keep going on the dark lip trend. A lot of you guys were asking me what I was wearing in my how to dip dye your hair video. If you haven't seen it, link it down below. And I was actually wearing Nars Bleu Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. This baby is like also sold out everywhere. I think the dark lip trend was like pretty high when I was trying to get onto it. Yeah, so this one's like sold out at a lot of the Sephoras here, but it's amazing. One of those things literally feels like I have nothing on my lips, and that is something that I look for in a lip product. So I'm just gonna swatch it right next to Copenhagen by NYX. You can see that the Nars one is already deeper and it goes on with one coat really, really dark, and it's kind of more of like this berry color, so it's less red. With my pink hair, I think like the dark berries look really good. So if you guys are looking for like a matte lip color that is like a berry, check this out. I mean, if you can find it, it's an amazing thing. It is expensive, but I don't know, I think it's like the perfect one. And it doesn't feel like, you know, like the MAC lipsticks that are matte, like Ruby Woo, it doesn't feel like that. I hate that feeling, and that's why I never ever wear my Ruby Woo, because it just makes my lips feel so dry. And this, like, I can't even feel that on my hand. It feels so amazing. So definitely check that out. I'm gonna skip over to MAC for a second. I did get a lip liner to kind of match it. So if you're looking for a lip liner to go with this, if you're gonna pick it up, I picked up Bespoken 4, and it's the Pro Longwear lip pencil, so it's a little bit more creamy than the regular lip pencil. I think they're pretty amazing next to each other, and I love the formula of the Pro Longwear lip pencils as opposed to just the regular lip pencils. So check out this lip combo if you guys are in the market for a dark red lip. I'm literally obsessed with it. Okay, let's hop back right over to Sephora once again. You guys remember earlier I was telling you that I got another freaking blush that looks like the stinking MAC one. It's not necessarily like a blush, it's supposed to be like a highlighter blush 2-in-1 type deal. Okay, but I'm gonna have to like, this light is so bad for showing you the colors, but can you see that? I know, they're like identical. So this Smashbox one is like, oh my god, it's so nice. It's so sparkly and lovely. And I really like this because if you're in a hurry, like to just throw it on your cheeks, it gives you a highlight and blush color. So it's like a 2-in-1, and I think it's pretty freaking amazing. It's so pigmented. I love pigmented things because it just saves me time. I hate having to just like freaking reapply and reapply, which I feel like with my MAC blush I do have to do because it is a satin, but this is just like, it's just like sparkly heaven. This is the Soft Lights Prism by Smashbox. Hopping back over to MAC, and on the topic of highlighters, I know I got 3 highlighters. I also picked up my old time favorite. I think I used this in my first Get Ready With Me that I ever did for YouTube. I used to go through pigments like the vanilla so freaking quickly. Like I would bring in all the empties and the girl would be like, I've never even seen someone go through a pigment. And I'm like, well, I use it as a highlighter, so I don't know what to say. But MAC has these like new little mini things, and I heard about them in Sarah Hawkinson's video, and I was like, what? Minis? That's awesome. Vanilla pigment used to be my go-to highlight, but I just got the little one, and I'll probably just use it in like the inner corners of my eyes, stuff like that. It's this light silvery with like a little bit of champagne in it. I don't know, you guys should check it out. At least try out the small one because I think it's a really good deal. Alright, so the last lip color I got, I never in a million years thought that I would get this lip color. It is Cyber by MAC because I saw it on people and it literally looks black half the time. And then I tried it on in the store and it's not black. And I was like, wait, what? It's like this really dark purple. And I think it's so friggin' pretty. So, I don't know, I guess it must have just been like Instagram filters or something that I was thinking it was black. It's kind of scary, but hopefully, you know, the more you wear something like this, the more you get used to it. I said that the Nars one was a dark berry, but this is like 100% a dark berry. I'm sure a ton of you already have Cyber, but I picked it up anyways just because fall, winter, I'm trying to get more into the dark lip thing. It's really hard for me because I don't have like crazy defined lips, so usually I have to like find a lip liner for every single dark lipstick I wear, but whatever. The last beauty product I have for you guys is actually a nail polish, and I wanted to show you guys this because I'm so freaking impressed with it that I had to. I know it's not that exciting, but it's the OPI Top Coat, and this is the Matte Top Coat. So if you guys are anything like me and paint your nails and then expect like 2 minutes later for them to be dry, and they're not, and then you ruin them and then you gotta redo them again, this is the thing for you. Number one, it makes your nails matte, which I freaking love, but I painted my nails with Forever 21 nail polish, like whatever, that cheap stuff that doesn't dry at all. It takes like 10 hours. I put 2 coats on both hands, and I think I waited maybe like a minute in between putting this on and the nail polish on, and I literally threw it over. I knew it wasn't dry. I was just like, oh, I'll just put it on anyways because I don't have time and I want to film this video. So I just like threw it on and I was like, okay, so far so good. Like it's not like, you know, when it like mixes up and gets all gooky, I was like, it's not doing that. And then I like sat there, I'm like, okay, 30 seconds, like, is this enough time? Oh, and they're perfect. Like, it dries so quick. I guess that's what you get when you spend more money on your nail polish products. You get more time in your life back. Alright, so that's it for this makeup haul. If you guys have any questions about anything that I used in this video or talked about, just leave a comment down below. I'm gonna try to use a lot of these in makeup tutorials coming up, the dark lip colors, etc. Just because it's nice to have a bunch of new products to show you guys. I know some of you are like, show me how you did that makeup, but I'm like, I kind of did in my last video. So I don't know, it's gonna be fun to like play around with all this stuff, and I'm gonna be doing a holiday look showing you guys how I get ready for the holidays and what I'm gonna be wearing, etc, etc. Other than that, if you guys have any requests for videos, don't forget you can leave a comment down below, and I always try to like reply to all of your comments. That's like something I always take the time out of my day to do, because usually you guys just make me smile. You guys are really freaking good at doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!